We're going to go. We are now recording this meeting. We'll go ahead and get started in about 1 minute, and then we'll turn it over to folks. Just give it 1 more minute. All right, folks. It is now 6:35. I'm going to go ahead and kick things off. My name is Adam Kamoon. I will be your moderator for tonight's meeting. We appreciate you folks for joining tonight. Tonight's meeting is to share information and receive feedback on the MBTA's Track Improvement Program. I am joined by Laurel Sanger and Ryan Jordan, both leaders for the Track Improvement Program with the MBTA, and they're going to give a presentation. We ask that you hold all comments until the end of the presentation. Finally, we have planned the meeting to go until 8 p.m. this evening. We are happy to receive any questions, and we'll circle back with folks if the time goes over. Before we get started, I'd like to go over a few meeting controls for folks who are not familiar with Zoom. Next slide, please. On the agenda for this evening, we are going to give an overview of the work that we're set to complete on the LWIFE branch of the red line, and the green line surge and the service impacts, as well as the orange line surge from North Station to Jackson Square. We'll give an overview of the program benefits, as well as what to expect during construction and how to engage with us in case there's any construction noise that you'd like to report, as well as upcoming community open house events and project contact information. Next slide, please. For diversity and civil rights, all MBTA activities, including public meetings, are free of discrimination. The MBTA complies with all federal and state civil rights requirements preventing discrimination on the basis of race, color, national origin, limited English proficiency, and additional protected characteristics. We welcome the diversity from across our entire service area. If you have any questions or concerns, please visit www.mbta.com/Title VI to reach the Office of Diversity and Civil Rights. So we have an ASL interpreter. If you would like to view the ASL interpreter at all times, keep your view settings in gallery mode. It should be the default setting. You can change this by clicking the button that says gallery mode in the top right of your screen. Gallery mode shows all presenters on the screen together. This ensures that you can see the interpreter as well as the speaker. For this evening, our ASL interpreters are Brenna and Monique. If a presenter is sharing slides, the view will change. Your screen will primarily display the slides with the presenters and interpreters' video moving to be small in the top right corner. Often, the default setting will only show the speaker, not the ASL interpreter. To change this, you can pin the interpreter's video. To do this, click the ellipses in the top right corner of the interpreter's video and select Pin Video. You will need to repeat this process each time we switch interpreters. We are also offering Spanish, Chinese, Haitian Creole, Portuguese, and ASL interpretation this evening. You will notice a globe icon at the bottom of your screen. Please select English in the drop-down menu if you wish to remain in the English room, and the same applies to other interpretation options. You will be able to see the presentation, but only hear the audio in the language that you selected. For this evening, we have presenting for us in Spanish, Enrica, in Mandarin, Hauran, Haitian Creole, Marie, and in Portuguese, José. If you have a clarifying question, please type it in the chat during or following the presentation, and our staff member named Technical Support can assist you. If you need assistance with Zoom, please chat with technical support. They are named technical support in the chat. If you have a question about the presentation, please send those questions to Ask Questions here. They're also a member of our team. Next slide, please. Closed caption is available. Please click the closed caption button at the bottom of your screen. You are able to click and drag the captions to better see the presentation. And with that, I'll turn it over to my colleagues.
Thanks, Adam. Hello, everyone. My name is Laurel Singer. I am Deputy Director of the Track Improvements Program. I'm going to be presenting tonight on our MBTA Track Improvements Program and what we have planned for calendar year 2024. The Track Improvements Program, which sometimes we refer to as TIP or TIP, was stood up at the end of 2023 to meet the GM's commitment towards the elimination of all existing transit track-related speed restrictions and continued improvements towards state of good repair. Since TIP has already begun rebuilding infrastructure and has planned upcoming work throughout the 2024 calendar year across all lines of the system, red, orange, blue, and green. During our planned shutdowns, which we're calling diversions or surges, we also invite other projects on and off track to make improvements to the right-of-way and stations. This can sometimes include engineering inspections, station maintenance, repairs, cleaning and brightening, lighting upgrades, safety and security, and infrastructure improvements. We've also been able to partner with MassDOT and developers, public utilities, providing them with unhindered access to our right-of-way, reducing project durations and increasing worker safety. The next slide is going to take a look at our program's right-of-way infrastructure. Thank you. This slide gives a qualitative overview of our transit system's infrastructure. The number of speed restrictions, approximate feet and miles of track, number of signals and stations, infrastructure age, and approximate weekday ridership counts, shown system-wide and by line. As of mid-January, when this slide was created, our speed restrictions had reduced to 138, 53 on the red, 37 on orange, 14 for blue, and 34 for green. We've also, since this slide was created, successfully completed 2 additional diversions, thus further reducing our speed restrictions and improving our state of good repair, our service, and our safety. It's also important to note that while TIP has our planned diversions, MBTA's maintenance of way operating departments always have and will continue throughout 2024 and beyond to perform work that addresses track infrastructure priorities. The next slide is going to break. Thank you. Our TIP plan diversions by segments of the system. On the right, you see that we have an MBTA spider map of the transit system with segments, and those segments are numbered and bubbled. Kind of hard to see, but they're there. These numbers and bubbles correlate with the table on the left. They're approximate limits of all of our planned TIP diversions. So towards the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024, our team successfully managed the Red Line Ashmont to Mattapan, Green Line D branch, and Green Line Central Tunnel, which included the E branch. Those diversions cleared all existing speed restrictions, which is contributing to why you don't see those bubbles around the E branch or around Mattapan on the spider map or in the table to the left. And then these number segments are going to continue on the next slide. Thank you. This slide shows the 2024 plan for each segment. This includes information of theoretical trip delays as a result of the speed restrictions and the estimated duration of each plan diversion. This was the plan in November 2023. I keep saying plan. For the most part, not much has changed, but there can be instances where the work limits, the start dates, end dates, or the durations may shift slightly. But there really hasn't been and shouldn't be any major changes to what you see here. Also, these are our work segments. So sometimes our alternative service, including our shuttle limits, may extend beyond these segment limits. You might notice that the calendar shows that we've passed GL2, which is the Green Line North Station to Kenmore, Heath, Babcock, and most recently Red Line 1, RL1, Red Line Alewife to Harvard. Both of those successfully cleared all speed restrictions. We are currently running GL3, that's the green line to Copley to Cleveland Circle, Babcock, Brookline Hills. We're calling this one the Green Line Copley to Portal diversion, which started on February 20th with return to service this Saturday, March 9th. We're already gearing up for OL4 that's listed on here. That's North Station to Jackson Square, which will be beginning on March 18th. The next couple of slides are going to discuss project highlights from our most recent red line, this one, our current green line, and our upcoming orange line diversion. So this red line one, Alewife to Harvard, took place February 5th to the 14th with on-time return to service on the 15th. Crews completed work to successfully clear 8 speed restrictions. They installed 2,500 feet of rail, removed, replaced dozens of signal bonds, and reinstalled approximately 3,500 feet of cable. At the time of any diversion that we have crews that are working to perform maintenance, repairs, cleaning, safety, security improvements throughout diversion limits. Next slide. As mentioned previously, we're almost done with our current green line surge. This is the Copley to Babcock, Cleveland Circle, Brookline Hills diversion. This diversion started on February 20th. It'll end tomorrow, Friday, March 8th, with return to service on March 9th. We've been working towards clearing 11 speed restrictions. Crews have been replacing special track work, installing thousands of feet of rail and ties, and removing and replacing dozens of signal bonds. We have crews working to perform, again, just like all of our diversions, maintenance, repairs, cleaning, safety, and security improvements throughout the diversion limits. Next slide. Service impacts. So this slide illustrates the service impacts during the current February 20th to March 8th diversion. There will be no green line service from Copley to Cleveland Circle, C branch. No service Copley to Babcock Street, that's the B branch, and no service Copley to Brookline Hills, the D branch. Alternative service during the surge is provided free of charge to riders with accessible shuttle bus service, which should be arriving approximately every 4 to 6 minutes on weekdays. And they were arriving approximately every 5 to 8 minutes over the weekends. At all of our stations during these diversions, we do have transit ambassadors available if there are any questions or comments, if there's any guidance that's needed, assistance during any of these surges. They're available at the stations. Next slide, thank you. The upcoming orange line, North Station to Jackson Square, is scheduled to begin Monday, March 18th through the 21st, with return to service Friday, March 22nd. During this 4-day diversion, crews are going to be performing work to clear 5 speed restrictions by replacing track and ties, realigning miles of track. Again, we will also have crews performing maintenance, repairs, cleaning, safety, and security improvements throughout the diversion limits. Next slide. Thank you. Okay, service impacts for the orange line. This slide is going to illustrate that between March 18th and the 21st, there will be no orange line service from North Station to Jackson Square. Alternative service during the surge is provided free of charge to riders with accessible shuttles, which should be arriving approximately every 4 to 6 minutes on weekdays. And riders should consider using the green line, the existing bus lines, and or the commuter rail. Next slide. With the clearing of existing speed restrictions and improvements towards the state of good repair, riders can expect to see program benefits, including improved travel times, reliability, and safety, and improvements to our station areas. As I've been mentioning with each of these surges, that work can include painting, deep cleaning, some lighting, and accessibility improvements, to name a few. Next slide. Thank you. All this work is possible because we have multiple crews working all shifts every day of these shutdowns. Adam mentioned at the beginning, noise will be an issue. Mitigation measures include noise dampening blankets, low impact backup alarms, continued noise monitoring. There is a hotline available. If that is something someone's interested in, please ask that question to get the number once questions are open. And that's going to be not just for noise, but reporting any concerns related to construction issues that you may be experiencing. So during individual surges, specific wayfinding signage, additional transit ambassadors will be deployed to assist riders to navigate the free alternative shuttle service. This will be at most all stations. At entrances, you should be able to find someone to talk to, or you should be able to see the signs posted, giving you directions where you need to go. With that, thank you very much. Back to you, Adam.
Can you hear me? All right, awesome. Thanks, Laura. So we'll be turning it over to Q&A very soon, but we want to just talk about some upcoming community engagement activities first. Join us to learn more about the track improvement program at an open house or station pop-up listed below. We have the next upcoming opportunity for an open house Thursday, April 11th at 6 p.m. at the Boston Public Library, the Copley, Boston Public Library and Boylston Street. And then we also have in-station pop-ups with Ruggles Station being tomorrow, and then a month from now at Airport Station. So for service impacts, we do have rider's guides that we've created for both the upcoming Green Line surge as well, or the current Green Line surge that's about to wrap up, and the Orange Line surge is coming up in a week or so. There will be travel alternatives during this time, including a combination of free accessible shuttle buses. And as a reminder, all of our buses are accessible for alternative service, and that's very important to us. Transit ambassadors and other MBTA personnel will be able to assist riders throughout the closures, even at the stops themselves. To learn more about alternative routes for travel, you can access our rider's guides at mbta.com/Green Line Riders Guide or mbta.com/Orange Line. And then lastly, but not least, you can contact us at publicengagement@mbta.com, or you can feel free to call us at 617-222-3030, or follow us on the web at www.mbta.com/projects/track improvement program. Alrighty, so it's time for Q&A. To make a comment, you must virtually raise your hand. To do this on the computer, press Alt-Y or click the raise hand button under the Participants tab at the bottom center of your screen. On a mobile device, tap the raise hand button in the bottom center of your screen. On the phone, dial *9. Once you raise your hand, you'll be added to a queue with others who have raised their hands. I will call on folks on a first come, first served basis. When it is your turn to speak, I will say your name or the last 4 digits of your phone number, and will let you know that I'm unmuting you. If you are on a computer or a mobile device, a box will pop up in the center of your screen. You will need to confirm that you'd like to be unmuted before you begin speaking. If you are on the phone, an automated recording will let you know that you are unmuted. You may speak as soon as the recording finishes. Once you are unmuted, everyone in the meeting can hear you. Before making your comment, please state your name and any organizational affiliation. Please limit all comments to no more than 2 minutes. We ask that you only make 1 comment at a time so we can ensure everyone gets a chance to speak. If you have additional comments, please raise your hand again. As soon as you are finished, you will be muted again. You may also post comments in the chat, and we will document them as part of the meeting record. Please send your comments to Ask Questions Here. And with that, I will open it up to questions. Are there any elected officials on the line with us that'd like to ask any questions first? Folks, I think this is the first time for any public meeting that I've ever hosted. I will give it about 60 seconds. And if there are no questions, I'm happy to end the meeting early, but I will hold off. I think I see one from Nico. Nico?
Hi, I came in late, so I apologize if you already answered this. In November, there was a timeline that the MBTA put out with the approximate dates for all the shutdowns. And I know that there have been some additional slow zones or whatever, as more inspections have been done. Is there any chance that that timeline will be updated, that sort of forward-looking timeline will be updated sooner than just for every shutdown? Like you might put out a April update or something. Thanks.
Thanks, Nico. Before I turn over to the engineers, just on that front, I know part of this TIP program is getting us to a state of repair where we can actually do a lot of the work overnight, as opposed to doing a lot of catch-up, shutdown, diversion work. And so a lot of the identified slow zones is stuff that we can address in regular maintenance once we've completed the long-term work that we've set out to do as part of this project. For example, recently there was a slow zone that popped up in the Ashmont branch, and we were able to address that much quicker than we would have done previously. So this sort of work is paying dividends because we're able to solve some of those issues on a much quicker basis overnight. Laurel, do you have anything to add there?
Adam, that's a great response. Nico, thank you for your question. So this is a plan, the slide that we showed that is referring to the schedule that you had seen is our current plan. It is our current schedule. There is a possibility that there could be changes to the work limits, the start dates, end dates, the durations. They might shift a little bit, but we are not expecting any major changes. We don't have a current plan to publish a different version of that schedule because we are mapping pretty closely to what was planned and where those speed restrictions were identified and exist. And as Adam mentioned, we do have MBTA maintenance of way, that operating department that is always out there working and continuing to take care of any issues that come up. So there might be new speed restrictions that are popping up. We are trying to scope those in with the plan that you've seen. And just as Adam said, we do have maintenance of way that's getting out there and efficiently being able to clear these without the need of a diversion. So the schedule you saw is still our current plan.
Well, folks, with that said, again, you can submit comments via email to publicengagement@mbta.com. We welcome and answer any comments or questions folks may have. I'll hold off and see if our team has received any comments via alternative means, but happy to end the meeting early if there's nothing else. All right, folks, with that said, I see one from AG. AG, I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Hi there. Yeah, I just wanted to say I second that question. And I think I know there's only been minor changes to the schedule, but there has been a couple red line weekend shutdowns that have changed. And I think just seeing all of the lines on the one chart is really useful for somebody that's a rider. And maybe I just haven't been able to find it, but the only place you can really locate that is that original presentation from November. And I think, again, as just a casual rider, I think it would be nice if that was a little bit more accessible, if that was on the MBTA website, if that was kind of like the go-to thing for these shutdowns when you go to the MBTA website is, hey, this is our calendar, this is our plan. Again, maybe I just haven't found it on the MBTA website, but it seems like it's really buried. So I again second that question that there have been minor changes, and it would be nice if, you know, it was really clear
Yeah.
what the plan is.
Thanks, AG. I think on that front, I'm happy to take it back to our team about incorporating some of the feedback into our website. We do want to have a source of truth that makes it visually easy for folks in the public. So thank you for that. Thank you for that feedback, and we're happy to take it back. All right, folks, hearing none, I'm happy to adjourn this meeting, and I want to thank folks for taking time out of their busy Thursdays to be with us this evening. And as always, we are always available via our email. I'll give one more plug, public engagement at mbta.com. And I'll give back time for folks. Enjoy your evenings. Thank you so much for being with us, and we look forward to chatting again. Thank you.